how we define U.S. exceptionalism. You can define it by reference to financial markets or more broadly as to what allows the U.S. to perform well in the financial markets. I think there are 5 factors that go into U.S. exceptionalism. The first is the breadth and depth of the capital markets, okay, which is very significant. I would say U.S. exceptionalism in capital markets remains where it is today. 65% of equity is U.S. dollar-denominated stocks. You've got 60% foreign currency debt is US dollar denominated, and then forex flows 88%. So a lot of it is driven also by capital markets as well. So that's one level to look at. The second is innovation. US exceptionalism also drives on the back of innovation, and that's science. That's the universities they have, that's the ability to attract talent to come in, all of which right now may be under a little bit of stress, no doubt. The third is US military power, which gives them that sort of hegemonic ability to push itself beyond its boundaries. The fourth, I would say, is institutions in the US and the rule of law, which also is coming under a little bit of stress right now. And the fifth, of course, is the reserve currency, which now accounts for about 58% of central bank reserves and is used for transactional flows almost everywhere. So when you look at these 5 factors, US exceptionalism for the time being doesn't look as though it's going to be at risk. But for all of these 5 factors, you do have things that could cause a little bit of fraying, and that could cause U.S. exceptionalism to be at risk if you think over the longer term. You've got 2 countries looking at this primarily. You've got the U.S., you've got China. Okay? The race is not over yet. In compute power, the U.S. is ahead. In energy, China is ahead. In product services application layer, the U.S. is ahead. In adoption, China is ahead. So where this turns out is a big question for all of us.